Almost didn't see you. I was busy studying my globe. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Global Studies class, day 2. My name is Mr. Weckbaugh, and if you thought that joke was bad, I got bad news for you. They don't get much better. I'd like to start this class off by letting you guys know what a great job you did on our first class submitting our participation and attendance assignments. Everybody knocked it out of the park. They were very easy, and today they get a little bit more tough, but nonetheless, you guys did a good job. Now, last class, we started off in our introduction to global studies, and I told you that amongst other things, we'd be studying issues that not only affect people here in the United States, but issues that affect people around the globe. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Today, you have a research assignment for your daily assignment. Now, what that means is this. You are going to have to conduct research and find answers yourself. So, what you'll need access to is the internet, whether that's through a laptop or a computer or a phone or a tablet. Heck, use whatever you're using right now to watch this video. You're going to have to find some answers on your own to the following question. What issue do you think most negatively impacts people around the world? Now, there are 3 important things to consider with this topic. The first is this word right here, you. What issue do you think has the most negative impact? Not your mom or your dad, not your brothers or your sisters, not your boyfriends or your girlfriends, not the people on the news. You. You. What issue do you think most negatively impacts the people around the world? The second issue, or the second term that you need to be aware of, is the word negatively. Obviously, we're talking about impacting people in a bad way, not a good way. So it's not going to be a good thing. And the third item to consider is people around the world. Now, I know that maybe the issue that's most impacting you in a negative way right now might be that your parents aren't going to buy you a PlayStation 5 when it comes out this year. Or the person that you asked out last weekend said, those are some negative issues, but they're only impacting you. We're talking about people around the world. Now, this might be the first time you've ever had to consider a topic like this, and you may have no idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. I've got some help for you here. Some possible topics to consider for what do you think might negatively impact the world the most? We got global warming. That's the earth getting too hot. We've got oppressive governments. What's that? Those are governments that don't give their people rights, treat them very poorly. Speaking of poor, we have poor education. Maybe you have a really bad teacher, or maybe you think that there are really bad teachers around the world. Hopefully not your 3B teacher. Loss of values. Maybe you think people don't believe in what they should believe anymore. They don't do the right thing. Income gap. Maybe you think that there's too big of a gap between the rich people and the poor people. The rich people are getting too rich. The poor people are getting too poor. And that's the number one issue. Maybe you think it's racism. Maybe you think it's drought. That places around the world aren't getting enough water, can't grow crops, anything like that. Maybe you think it's weapons. Maybe you think it's none of these and you have a separate issue that you want to talk about. That's completely fine because this assignment revolves all around you. So, without further ado, let's talk about how you're going to do this. First, you're going to research these topics. You're going to find out which one you think is the most negatively impactful. Maybe you already know. If you do, great. If you don't, spend some time looking them up today and learning about them, and you pick which one you want. After you do that, you're going to need to send me one paragraph. Paragraph, 5 to 8 sentences. And you're going to need to explain what your topic means and give at least 3 reasons why you think that it is the most impactful. Now, this is due today. This is your daily assignment, so send it to the same email address that you sent your last assignment to. That's cweckbaugh.precisionacademy@gmail.com. I look forward to reading what you guys have to write. Have a great day, and we'll see you next class.